Stuurman, who's in our Pretoria studios. And Sipho, this a lot about the Tshwane Mayor, his reception, the way he's viewed. Just tell us what you've seen.
Well, a very good evening to you and our viewers at home. Indeed, in Pretoria, Western Gomorrah, we went there today. It was a very hostile community crowd there. They were, steadfast on their demands that they want, school transportation, they want basic services. Even when the Tshwane Mayor, Mr. Stevens, went there to address them, they did not want to be addressed by the mayor himself. And then, of course, I do have the mayor with me here. Thank you very much, sir, for coming and talking to us. You went to address the community of Gomorrah there in Pretoria West. However, they rejected your planned address. They did not want to hear from you. How did you receive that?
Well, it's quite disappointing because of, as you've seen, I went there based on the request of the community and the leaders, purely on service delivery issues. So I had the responses that I had that I was going to present in terms of service delivery, but upon arrival there, the demands have changed. The community wanted me to give them a guarantee that I must release the protesters who were yesterday. So upon not giving them that assurance, which I don't have the power nor the mandate to give them that promise. So I was there purely on service delivery demands. So it's quite suspicious that why would the people now turn from a service delivery towards something that is unrelated.
All right, so they requested that you release some of the community members that were arrested yesterday. But of course, the service delivery matters are still there. We went inside Gomorrah there. People are saying there's no electricity, there's no water, there's no toilets, basic services. Yeah. So surely you must answer to those issues there.
Definitely. That is why I went there, because of as a responsible and caring government, we had to go there and be responsible and account to them. The news that I was bringing to them was that we have bought 2 portions of land in the adjacent area there, and the province has also bought 2 portions of land where we are going to be relocating them with service sites. So there will be water and electricity and as well as sanitation. We are currently providing them with what we call rudimentary services, where they are receiving truck water and they are receiving chemical toilets. And we have electrified about 230 of them in the relocated settlements. So I was going there to give them those news and saying that on Monday, this Monday, a reservoir will be started to be developed there for bulk infrastructure. So,
all right. So you mentioned that indeed there are genuine service delivery concerns there, but then you keep calling this an orchestrated political stunt by the ANC. Yet you also acknowledge that there are concerns in Gomorrah. So isn't this a contradiction?
The contradiction is when you are called for a service delivery protest and you go there and you find that the people are not interested in you giving them service delivery answers. So that is where things happen. You found people there wearing ANC t-shirts. There was a van there that was bringing ANC t-shirts. People do not want to listen to me when I'm, responding to them with pure service delivery issues that they claim to have been protesting about. So
and you believe the ANC is behind this?
Of course. I mean, the ANC behind this. They did their own alternative state of the city address on Wednesday. They called for the shutdown of the whole Tshwane. So it goes without saying, because of if those were genuine service delivery issues, they should have listened to me while I give the response and we can engage one another.
And now very quickly, the final part, the news that have just come this afternoon is that the brother of your predecessor, former Mayor Solom Simanga, is implicated in theft of computers within the city of Tshwane. So what is your response to that? We know that, of course, Solom Simanga is now running as a premier candidate here in Gauteng. You took over from him.
So the short answer to that is that the law must take its course.
All right, thank you very much. Well, that's the mayor of Tshwane speaking to us here at the SABC in Pretoria, responding to some of those issues earlier on at the protest in Gomorrah, that is west of Pretoria, where the protesters rejected him, and he says that is because it's a political stunt that is orchestrated by the ANC. Francis.
All right, thank you very much for that, Sipho Stuurman. And now let's hit